Hey, good morning, everyone. Coach Alvarez here, back at you on this awesome Thursday here. Waking up, it's a beautiful day out. Took the trash out already. Got my day started. Coffee going. Reading the goodies here. Today I found a good one that again goes along with just everything that is kind of going on lately. Kind of just fits right into the things that are happening with us right now. So I wanna share this with everyone. So again, I'm still in the Jocko book here, okay? But this one is on overwhelmed. That's just the title, overwhelmed. And I think obviously that caught my attention because I obviously feel overwhelmed with a lot of things right now, the way things are going. Good morning to everyone. And so I'm like, yeah, let's check it out. Let's read it and see what's happening with it. So overwhelmed. So it says, yes, life can be overwhelming. That's the way life works. It is testing you. It is going to throw problems at you and is going to throw them at you all at the same time. This is the way life works. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law is a trip. It is easy to feel beaten when you are faced with all those problems at once. But let me tell you, that does not mean give up fighting. In fact, it means the opposite. It is time for you to fight harder, which is totally true, which is what a lot of us have been doing, fighting even harder. It's time to dig in, to go on the war path, to assess what the problems are and decide which one of you are going to attack first, then get started. Attack. And listen, it won't be easy. In fact, it will be hard. Life is hard. That's what life is. And these challenges you face, they are going to do their best to take you down. And I like the way he kind of wrote that. It doesn't go across. The words are actually going down going downward. Do not let them. Stand up, dig in, line up those problems and confront them, face them, and fight them. Do not let them bring you down. Instead, let these challenges raise you up. Let them elevate you. Let their demands and their trials make you stronger. Let the adversity you face today turn so in the future you look back at these struggles and you say to them, thank you, you made me better. Man, that's good stuff. Like that right there is just straight fire. Like all this stuff is fire, right? But again, it's just in alignment with congruent with everything that I've been talking about. It's the purpose of these videos. It's the purpose of kind of like my mindset with everything. It's the way I try to live. I try to be. It's not easy, and especially right now. For a lot of us, we work so hard to build what we have to get to where we get to, and then just slowly watching it fall apart, watching it slowly be taken from us. Is really tough. Yesterday's a tough day. I had a couple of students reach out and they got furloughed from their job. People losing their jobs. They're down to one income. It's everyone's not everyone, because not everyone is, there's a lot of people still working, fortunately there's a lot of people still working, still making, nothing's really changed. But for a lot of us, a lot of things change. A lot of things have changed and it's overwhelming because you're trying to scramble in a time to figure out where things need to go, where things need to be, so that you can be in the best position possible for when all this thing is over with. But it's tough because every day it's like, man, you're getting punched in the face. Every day you wake up and there's no timeline for us there's no date set for us to come back to work, to get back to where our usual lifestyle, get back to the mats, which is a huge therapy for me. So I'm finding other therapies, that I like, that I'm having to do more of. Every day I wake up and see that there's not a date set, I'm getting punched in the face, man. Punched in the gut. I mean, it's like low blows, like everything, because it's just another day of just dealing with, just all this stuff. And then not only my own problems, okay, not only my own situation, but my students' situation. I got all these people that are going through things as well. Not all of them, like I said, because a lot of them, they told me their situations haven't changed much. But A lot of them have, and so it becomes overwhelming. So now everyone's in a dogfight, everyone's in a scrap, everyone, but like it's saying right here, you got to fight even harder. You got to go on a war path. You got to, you just got to do everything you can to face this head on, and then pick yourself up every day and get after it. And so, what I really like I like this whole message here, this whole page here. But this is something that I've just already said before. But this thing, it says right here. So in the future, you look back at these struggles and you say to them, "Thank you, you made me better." I know that a lot of us that are doing the right things, that are putting in the right amount of work, taking care of ourselves mentally and physically, and trying to do the right things for our families, and just not sitting around pouting and whining because with the whole woe is me thing and having a pity party, we're going to look back and be like, man, this thing definitely made us stronger, made us a better individual because of, we definitely taken some L's, but we don't want to lose, don't want to lose the war, don't want to lose the whole thing. So I know that's the mindset. Like when this thing is over with, I want to be able to look back and be like, yeah, I handled that really, really well. And not have my family and them look at me like, man, when things are good, Alvarez is on point, everything's happy. But when things get tough, he fell down and he quit. I talked about that the other day. Like, it's just a weakness thing, something that, just growing up where I grew up at, you just couldn't be labeled as weak. Because there's just wolves out there, man. Wolves and sheep, lions and gazelles. And I definitely don't want to be the one eating, be the prey all the time. You know what I mean? I want to be the one that's on the hunt. So you have to change your attitude, change your mindset, and get after it. So when this thing is done, I definitely want to be like, yeah, I was a lion in that fight, or I was a wolf in that fight. I definitely don't want to be the opposite of that. So it's important that, find ways, and I'm trying to help as much as I can with stuff like this. Whoever will listen, whoever will take the time to hop on and take not just the words that I'm sharing, things that I've gone through or just my mindset, but like people like Jocko. Again, I gravitated towards this individual because of his mindset, the way he speaks. I listen to his podcast and stuff like that, on YouTube or wherever. I have a couple books in here on my desk, and I gravitate towards this mindset and towards this mentality here. And so it really helps, because when things aren't really going the way that they're going, like yesterday's really tough, I need stuff like this. I need the stuff that's playing on my phone that I just got done playing, because today was trash day. I'm taking out the trash, and all that stuff and cleaning up, and hit the playlist as soon as I wake up, because I need to make sure that when I get up, my mindset is in the right place, So, if you're just hopping on, go back, play this from the beginning, and just feed off of this stuff, feed off of this stuff. We're all going through it together. This is all tough. But if you have the right mindset, the right mentality, you're definitely going to take some L's if you are like me. But I definitely don't want to lose the whole thing, So doing my part, to help out whoever I can with this. A lot of you guys have messaged me, whether it's here or on Instagram, stuff like that, on YouTube. Appreciate that. This is helping you out anyway. Share it to someone that might need it. And, maybe they listen, maybe they don't. It's just one of those things. I'll talk about it later. I'll go more in depth with, but it's one of those things, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I got told that one time and I didn't really catch that phrase. But now I got it. Sometimes our mind is so, filled with negativity and whatever else, that we're not trying to hear the good stuff. But once we clear that path a little bit from our head, you allow this kind of stuff to sit in, and it definitely will work. It definitely will work, because it's helped me. It's helped me for many, many years. And instead of just keeping it to myself in a situation like this, I figured, why not? Let's share it. And let's see who else it can help. So finish the coffee up, and You guys have a great day. I got my regular chores and dogs to walk and all that good stuff, workout to hit. It's a beautiful day outside, so let's get to it, guys. Let's win the day. All right, have a good one.